All right, so today, hopefully it's not too windy out here for us today, but we're gonna actually focus on one of the very first kind of, what are they called? Sequences that you might learn in yoga. So for those of you that are new to yoga, this is what we call a sun salutation. And I'm gonna go through the poses and through the sequence with you. And I really encourage you to do this on the daily. And it's best in the morning. It really helps to get the blood flowing, helps to loosen the muscles up, and gets your day set. Amazing. Now there is also another thing that they state with yoga, of course, is breath. Now as you go through the asanas or poses, just ensure that you are taking that breath. Now you can make the choice whether or not you would like to hold it, each pose, for 3 breaths, maybe 5 breaths, or maybe while you're just getting started, you might want to just hold it for 1 or 2 breaths. Again, this is your practice. Every time you do this, it will be completely different. And I love that. Every time I come to my mat, it's a new practice. So we're gonna get started. So all you need is a yoga mat. Just come to the top of your yoga mat. We come into what we start off as mountain pose. Now in mountain pose, you wanna lift those shoulders up, open the chest. Now, a lot of yoga poses put a focus on chest openers. Because let's be real, right? As we age, what do we see? We see a lot of this. We see a lot of shoulders rolling forward. So yoga really puts that emphasis on opening the chest. Now, your hands can maybe just face slightly forward, just to the way that they would naturally kind of fall from our shoulders. And you can close your eyes or you can open, absolutely up to you. Now just begin by finding the breath. So we're gonna naturally bring that breath in, following the inhale, and then just slowly releasing on the exhale. Now you can, if you want, at the beginning of your practice, do, maybe a minute or 2 of just breath work so that you can focus on that breath work. They actually state that we need about 100 conscious breaths to keep health. And so I encourage you to add that maybe into your morning routine as well. So we start off in our mountain pose, just allowing ourselves to focus and concentrate. And we're gonna take a nice big breath, bringing the arms up nice and tall. Now let's drop the shoulders from the ears. Often we wanna hold those up. Let's drop them away. We'll take a few breaths here into what we call tall mountain. Then we're gonna hinge from the hips. So hinging from the hips, you can bring the arms forward if you like, or maybe bring the hands onto the hips. And we're gonna come down into what we call forward fold. Now in our forward fold, we want to release the neck. We wanna allow the shoulders to hang. But we're gonna keep a bend in those legs to begin with. We wanna take it easy on the hamstrings. So we're gonna just release down. Now you might be almost sitting like this. The hamstrings could be really tight. But just remembering to let the head hang and those shoulders dangle. Now maybe as you progress into the pose, you are able to straighten the legs, but let's just be easy. Be mindful in the morning when we're doing this practice. So we're in our forward fold. And we're gonna inhale up into what we call half lift or airplane. Now we straighten those legs, we straighten the back, keep the neck in line with the spine, so lifting the head slightly. Now we're gonna open the chest, palms facing up. Now lift the belly. Take a nice deep breath here. And then exhaling down, forward fold again. So releasing the shoulders again. As you progress, perhaps you're able to straighten those legs, but let's be careful with those hamstrings. As women, we do have a tendency of injuring this place, as well as being a little tighter. Good. Arms coming up nice and tall. We'll come into tall mountain here again. And let's just bring the hands to heart. It's a little windy. So hands to heart, you can start the sequence again. So that there was a half sun salutation. Now we're gonna add, you can do a few of those, just going into the tall mountain. Nice deep breath, release those shoulders away. Exhaling down, forward fold. Inhale, we'll lift up into half lift or airplane. Shoulder blades are coming in. Belly button is lifting. Now we're gonna exhale back down into forward fold. Now we're gonna step back into plank pose. Now you can come down onto your knees if you need a modified version of this. Now we're gonna stack the wrists directly below the elbows, below the shoulder, lifting into the belly, but we wanna have a nice straight line from the shoulder to the knee, or if we're up on the feet, a nice straight line. So our bum is not up, we want to be down. And now we're going to slowly lower the chest down. Now as we're lowering down, we're going to keep those elbows tucked beside each other. And we're going to lift into what we call Cobra. Now not worrying about how far up you're able to lift. Maybe you're only, your back is only able to come an inch up. Just be mindful of that. Listening to the body, of course. And then once we're finished that, pushing into child's pose. Now this is an extended arm version of child's pose. You're going to drop the hips onto the heel. Now you might find you want to open the knees. There's so many variations of this pose. And just dropping the forehead down towards the mat. Now this is a rest pose. This is a place for you to really collect the breath. Good. Then we can bring the hips to the sky into downward facing dog. Now in our down dog, our feet, our heels are working towards the mat. Now don't worry if you're not able to get down into the mat just yet. We're going to tuck the head between the arms. We're going to lift the tailbone and allow those heels to come towards the mat. Take a nice deep breath here, and we'll step forward to the top of our mat. Big steps or little baby steps, however you need to find this pose. Coming back into our forward fold. So again, remembering to bend those knees, release the shoulders, allow the arms and head to hang. Take a nice deep breath, inhaling half lift or airplane. Again, shoulder blades are coming in, palms are facing up, belly button is lifting, so belly button towards the spine. Exhale, back down, forward fold. Again, taking that breath or two, or however long you'd like to hold. Nice big arms coming up tall for tall mountain, shoulders releasing away from the ears, and hands to heart. Namaste.